Mikey Rose back again once again with another video classic. And really, this video I just want to disrespect the Eastern Conference. It's gonna be real short, real sweet. I just gotta disrespect the Eastern Conference because you know what I'm saying. When I look at the first round, my nigga Paul George said it's so frustrating. It's frustrating because 2012, 2013, then even this year. You know what I'm saying? This is Paul George's third time getting put out by LeBron James in the playoffs. And it's really funny to me because I was watching Bleacher Report. You know, they got these little mini-series, and I think the shit mini-series low-key been better than the season this year. But it was called the Feast of the East, and it was held by LeBron, and it was like every year. You know what I'm saying? The Celtics with IT, the Raptors, you know what I'm saying? The Hawks, you know what I'm saying? The Pacers, 2 years. You know what I'm saying? All these teams. And then before, Miami really got going, they even had the Boston Celtics. And, the funny thing to me is just like how everybody paint this narrative on how KD made such a weak move and how everybody they lost respect or they're not a fan of Kevin Durant no more. And I think this shit really hypocritical. And also 100, man, like, it just made me want to go harder for my squad because, you know what I'm saying, for y'all niggas to be LeBron fans, playing in the Eastern Conference, whack-ass Eastern Conference at that. Like, this is what I don't get. Don't nobody want to show the Warriors no respect when the Warriors this year played the Spurs. You feel me? Like, let's be real, bro. You know what I'm saying? We didn't play every good team that there is to beat in the Western Conference. We done beat them niggas in the regular season. And then if you want to put them niggas in a 7-game series with us, we done beat them too. Okay, so Houston, we didn't already beat James Harden with Dwight Howard. We didn't beat James Harden without him. You know what I'm saying? We beat Memphis with Mike Conley, Gasol, and them niggas. With them, without them, Tony Allen, we done beat them niggas. You feel me? Like, we didn't play Utah. And everybody want to say, well, they didn't play with George Hill on Utah. Correct me if I'm wrong, but ain't the two best players on Utah Rudy Gobert and Gordon Hayward? And they got like 3 7-footers in the paint, like. And then the Spurs with LaMarcus and Paul Gasol, Patty Mills, Tony Parker, and all that. Now, granted, Tony Parker and Kawhi was hurt, but let's be honest, like, you know what I'm saying? How much of a factor really was Tony Parker gonna be? And then even if Kawhi would have played, Kawhi would have got him a game or two. That's not gonna stop LaMarcus Aldridge from being a choker. It's not gonna stop Paul Gasol from being soft. So either way it go, them niggas would have lost. Okay, and then we played Portland 2 years in a row. We played a Portland overachieving team last year. We played a Portland team that was great. And then when we won the championship, we played Anthony Davis, potentially the best player in the league in a few years. Yeah, like so you know what I'm saying? My whole mindset was the Eastern Conference, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm off the Warriors because we all know that the Warriors to play better competition than the Cavs. Period. The Spurs team, that one Spurs team would have beat every team that LeBron would have ever played without Kawhi. Okay. But yeah, so let's talk about the Eastern Conference. DeMar DeRozan and them just came out after their series and was like, well, ain't no closing the gap on LeBron. He's just the best player all time. And, ain't nothing we can do about it. So that was Kyle Lowry and them. Paul George, he was frustrated. And who they play in the middle round? IT and them. It just wasn't enough, you know what I'm saying? And, like, that's what I'm tired of seeing. Like, the best effort that the Eastern Conference can give you every year is not enough. You know what I'm saying? You say, okay, the Hawks, Paul Millsap. No. Like the Hawks, no. The Wizards. The Wizards would have been a good chance, but without a dominant small forward, LeBron would have been dominant. Like, clearly the recipe to beat LeBron James is Jimmy Butler, basically all the good wing players. If you're a dominant wing player, I wouldn't even say Gordon Hayward just yet because I think Gordon Hayward will freeze playing up against LeBron James. And so you stay on the Western Conference, buddy. But Jimmy Butler, Paul George, Carmelo Anthony. And then, look at the head-to-head against Carmelo Anthony. I think it was really a cheat sheet that I think a lot of people was kind of overreacting to, and people were not really looking at the facts of LeBron James. But head-to-head matchups, well, you could say like LeBron in Cleveland versus Melo in Denver. Don't use the Knicks because the Knicks been ass since Melo, before Melo, and after Melo. Okay, so you know what I'm saying? If you look at it, Melo and Melo been giving Brown buckets since high school. He been fucking LeBron ass up since high school. So we know for a fact that when LeBron James got to play defense on the other end, he not that great. Hence, look at what Kevin Durant doing to him. Feel me? And then let's think 5 years ago. Let's think about it. And then fuck that. Let's just think about the first round of the playoffs. Paul George, who could do it all. DeRozan don't count. DeRozan, you a bum. I don't respect nothing about Toronto. I will never be a Toronto Raptor fan. Hell, as far as I'm concerned, they can get rid of that franchise and move them niggas to Seattle. Because for them niggas to come out and say that shit, I have no respect for y'all boys. DeMar DeRozan, Kyle Lowry, y'all niggas is bums. I would never be a fan of y'all niggas. And that shit kind of ended when y'all got swept. After y'all won 6 games last year, y'all supposedly got better with Serge Ibaka, PJ Tucker, but y'all niggas got swept. So, I mean, let's just think about it. The Eastern Conference is so ass. Like, they are so ass. They are so ass. They so ass that the best person who possibly could have beat LeBron James in a 7-game series is Dwayne Wade. But Dwayne Wade is his best friend, and it's kind of ironic, too. Ain't it ironic how last year when Dwayne Wade was going to the second round when he was playing on the Heat and they beat the Hornets? Remember that shit? And you remember when Dwayne Wade was looking good and they potentially had the chance to go play the Cleveland Cavaliers because they played... Didn't they play Toronto? Yeah, they played Toronto. And they lost to Toronto in 7 games. Yeah, they lost to Toronto in 7 games. And Dwayne Wade could have played LeBron for the finals. So what happened? With the better team that Dwayne Wade had. Dwayne Wade had a better team than LeBron that time. And what happened? Dwayne Wade choke it up. Let LeBron go ahead and go to the finals. And then, you talk about this year. Chicago Bulls was about to eliminate the Celtics. That's how you know the East is ass. Like, the number 8 seed, the team that nobody thought was going to work, make the playoffs. Not only do they make the playoffs, but they play good, and they on the verge to really looking like they about to eliminate the Celtics. And then when they don't eliminate the Celtics, it's like, Dwayne Wade, y'all niggas some bums, bro, because you don't want to play LeBron. And then, too, like, LeBron and them could have been the number 1 seed, but they let Boston get the number 1 seed. They let Boston get the number 1 seed. So, they let Boston get the number 1 seed so they don't have to play Chicago or Jimmy Butler and them. So, my thing is, LeBron knows just as much as what he doing as y'all were playing Kevin Durant knew what he was doing. And then let's just go back. You know what I'm saying? Why do I want to play with Russell Westbrook when Russell Westbrook just proved to you that he don't make nobody better? Russell just proved to y'all niggas that. But yeah, y'all gonna forget that because we prisoners of the moment right now and Kevin Durant fucking LeBron dumbass up. But let's just think about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas wasn't doing shit. Like, Russell, how many turnovers does this nigga average? 5 turnovers? Why do I want to play with a nigga who gonna turn the ball over 5 times? We talk about a nigga who got 2 7-footers on this team, and Enes Kanter, Steven Adams, who we all talked about last year, who was going to develop so much. You know, they could have helped them beat the Warriors because of that size down low. You know what I'm saying? We talked about that shit so much. What did Enes Kanter do? What did Steven Adams do this year? Choke the fucking life away. But shout out to Enes Kanter. You know, I'm not a Thunder fan at all. Really, fuck the Thunder. But Enes Kanter, that's fucked up what's happening over there in that country, bro. What's happening in Turkey, that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? That's real fucked up. And you know what I'm saying? I'm prayers with you, bro. Even though I don't like you as a basketball player, I don't like your team, I don't like what y'all stand for. Y'all mad at KD because KD left y'all weak ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? If I was Kevin Durant, and tell you the truth, if I'm Kevin Durant, bro, and I don't got a championship and I'm playing with niggas like Russell and I'm playing with y'all niggas and we supposedly had one, it's something wrong with y'all. Then you telling me we gonna get rid of Scott Brooks, who took his team further than Billy Donovan took his team this year. Remember that, okay? Remember that. Okay, just remember that. In the Eastern Conference Finals. So really, Scott Brooks took them niggas exactly where Billy Donovan was last year, with a lesser talented team. So, yeah, blame management for why Kevin Durant gone. I'm not even mad at KD because management fucked that up. You got rid of James Harden when you supposed to got rid of Ibaka or Westbrook. Then you get rid of Ibaka when y'all make the perfect run to look like y'all can beat the transcendent Warriors. You get rid of Ibaka, you bring in Victor Oladipo, who ain't never did shit, ain't even starting on a bad team, his weak ass. And then you see what he do. He don't do shit. He don't show up, and his cancer don't show up. His stupid ass get hurt because they so worried about what Kevin Durant what's KD doing. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait till KD win this ring just to see what these niggas got to say because, you know what I'm saying, clearly they all clowns. Clown squad in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? And then for everybody hating on Kevin Durant, get the fuck over it, bro. Like, y'all mad at Kevin Durant when LeBron James is playing against the JV team every year. Like, LeBron didn't even need Kevin Love over there. I guarantee you, if LeBron would have just kept Kyrie, Anthony Bennett, motherfucking Andrew Wiggins, and whoever the fuck else they had on that squad, just filled that shit out as they went, them niggas would still be in the same fucking position now. You know why? Because the Eastern Conference is whack as fuck. Fuck DeRozan. Fuck the Raptors. Fuck Boston. Because Boston is really in the worst position of all them niggas. Like, Boston was on the cusp of potentially winning the championship, and now because LeBron James just humiliated y'all niggas, y'all got to start back over from scratch with this #1 pick. So, if y'all draft folks, it don't even matter. The fact y'all got the #1 pick means y'all not doing shit ever. y'all not doing shit with the Cavs, okay? So y'all about to fall back down. Y'all just went from what? Y'all went from 8-1. Y'all went from 8 to 4-1 to back down to not the playoffs. So good luck with that. Toronto, yeah, it's time to get rid of DeRozan and Kyle Lowry. One of them niggas got to go, because really I would say Kyle Lowry, because Kyle Lowry to me is the biggest bummer of the squad. I like DeRozan. I just don't like the comments he made. You know what I'm saying? As a player, I always thought DeRozan was smooth, athletic. I liked his game. But that comment he made, I just can't get with that shit, bro. That shit was just too whack for me to say that nobody's closing the gap on LeBron James. But you look at the Warriors every year, fucking LeBron up. And then y'all hate on the Warriors so much. So y'all hate on the Warriors for fucking LeBron up. But y'all can't fuck LeBron up at all. Matter of fact, y'all play LeBron to lose every time. Convincingly at that. Don't even put up a fight. So, you know, that's just a tribute to how weak niggas is in the NBA today. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas is whack as fuck. Emotional, sensitive, sissy boys. Like, I like Russell as a person. I like his game, but I just don't think he's a winner. You know, I think he's just Allen Iverson, Carmelo Anthony, Patrick Ewing, Charles Barkley. You know, this generation is filled with them. Especially Carmelo, too. Melo, I'm so disappointed. Melo, if you don't get the fuck on Melo, Carmelo Anthony, and Paul George. Y'all are next on my list. If one of y'all niggas don't go join my nigga John Wall or my nigga Giannis, if y'all don't go join them niggas who really want to beat the Cavs, like niggas who not dick sucking LeBron James like DeRozan and them, dick sucking LeBron like Russell and them, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? When I see that happening, I'm fucking with y'all. So somebody need to go to New Orleans, but I don't even understand why niggas trying to go to the West. Like, that's the stupid part about it. Like, Paul George, why go West when you could just go to the Wizards and y'all gonna beat the Cavs? Like, they exposing themselves. If Paul George had John Wall on the Indiana Pacers, they could have potentially upsetted the Cavs in the first round. Because Kyrie is a bum. Like, all Kyrie can do is dribble and shoot. So if you stop Kyrie from dribbling and shooting, Kyrie ain't got shit on nobody, okay? That's facts. Facts. Why is that facts? Because LeBron James can have a triple-double and they lose. Why is that facts? Because LeBron James can have 29, 15, and 8, and they still lose because Kyrie Irving don't do enough. And especially if you got KD and Draymond and Clay all on your head, boy. I get Kyrie one or two games, he probably do something, but I think it's still going to result in a losing effort because I think, you know what I'm saying, they don't need Kyrie to go off. Like, it's kind of a written rule. They don't need Kyrie to go off. What they need is J.R. Smith, Kyle Korver, Darren Williams, Derek Williams, Iman Shumpert, Channing Frye. They need them niggas to step up, and they are all non-factors. You might as well call the Cavaliers the LeBron James and the non-factors, and if you call the Eastern Conference the AAU, college, high school, JV, not even the varsity squad, because all them niggas sorry as hell. And that's just being real. Like, you can go top to bottom on the Eastern Conference. I can't wait till Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons can get up there. You know what I'm saying? That shit just terrible, bro. Like, when you really think about it, the Eastern Conference is ass. From top to bottom. The second best team in the Eastern Conference is not better than the fourth best team in the West. You could have put the motherfucking Houston Rockets this year on the Eastern Conference, and they would have been to the Eastern Conference Finals. They would have swept everybody in the East, too. You could have put the Clippers over there. The Clippers would actually be a storied and a historic, and them niggas, they would really be a franchise if they was on the Eastern Conference. They would really be. And, like, that just goes back to the Clippers. The Clippers is like the Toronto Raptors of the East. Like, they do all this damn talking, but never do nothing. So, for me, Steve Ballmer, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you proud of Doc because of what a franchise is, and you a basketball guy, and you like the team and the players and the character. But when Big Baby and Austin Rivers got into this fight, that whole squad got to go. You got to get rid of that whole bench. The whole bench. plus Blake or CP3 gotta go. Like, that whole bench gotta go. Jamal Crawford is not winner. JJ Redick, Austin Rivers, Raymond Felton, Mo Spates, all them niggas not winners. I mean, I would say Spates, but Spates really just piggybacked off my Warriors, so he not a winner either. Um, and then with Toronto, like, Toronto need to get rid of everybody but DeRozan. And then really, I feel like DeRozan need to get the fuck on too, because shit, what is DeRozan gonna do over there by himself if he ain't got no 3-point shot? Like I said, the East is ass, okay? The feast of the East is for LeBron James, and I just need people. My closing statement is just this: people just need to stop hating on Kevin Durant for his move to go play for Golden State and talk about parity when you can still legitimately argue the Clippers, the Spurs can battle with the Golden State Warriors. When you look at the Eastern Conference, can't nobody beat the fucking Cavaliers. Ain't nobody close. Ain't nobody been close to beating LeBron James for 7 fucking years. And y'all niggas mad at LeBron James. Y'all niggas need to be mad at these weak ass motherfucking players who decide to want to stay with their teams for $200 million instead of trying to go get a chip. Chris Paul, you need to take your ugly ass to Eastern Conference, bro, because you're not winning. Steph Curry owns you. So if Steph Curry owns you, there's no way that you beating the Warriors, okay? So that's just for everybody in the Western Conference. If Steph Curry owns you, there's no way you beating the Warriors. And for the Eastern Conference, if y'all niggas don't team up and do what Kevin Durant did, y'all niggas ain't doing shit either. Boy, y'all niggas gonna be a bunch of Charles Barkleys, who I would really say, like, this whole generation of basketball, these next 10 years, ain't nobody gonna remember none of you niggas' names. But LeBron, but Steph, but KD, but Russell, because the rest of y'all niggas ain't do shit. So, I mean, that's where it's headed. So, I say some players do need to go join, you know what I'm saying, New Orleans, because New Orleans is on the upcome with DeMarcus and Boogie down there. So, you definitely need to watch out for them in the future as being another powerhouse team in the Western Conference. Whereas we look at the Eastern Conference, we're about to destroy the Celtics. So the Celtics not even about to be a powerhouse no more. And it's confirmed that Toronto's not. So the only teams we really looking forward to developing on the Eastern Conference is Milwaukee and Washington. So, yeah. Shout out to KD. Let's go get this ring. Fuck LeBron. Bum ass Eastern Conference. Weak ass niggas. I don't want to hear shit else about nobody talking about Kevin Durant when y'all fucking root for weak ass LeBron James. Period.